The one thing about Prince Harry and Prince William's feud that would make Diana upset. The strained relationship between Prince Harry and Prince William has been a point of public discussion for years, and there's widespread speculation about how their late mother, Princess Diana, would feel about their ongoing rift. The two brothers were famously close growing up, sharing an unbreakable bond strengthened by the tragic loss of their mother in 1997. Their mother's legacy and her love for them both might have given them a strong foundation. Yet many believe she would be deeply saddened by their current distance and disagreements. At the heart of the feud are several layers of complex issues, some deeply personal and others public. Much of their initial bond came from the shared trauma of losing Diana at a young age, with William, 15 at the time, and Harry, just 12. From that day, they leaned heavily on each other, facing their grief and the public scrutiny together. Diana's influence was palpable in their lives. She taught them to be empathetic, to break royal norms when needed, and to look beyond the constraints of monarchy. Both were raised to understand a unique balance between being royal and being human. Yet, as the two grew older and their roles within the royal family evolved, their lives took very different directions, which some believe laid the groundwork for their tension. One aspect of the rift that likely would upset Diana is the nature of the allegations and public airing of grievances. Diana herself faced a turbulent relationship with the media, but she often fought to keep her son shielded from its harsh spotlight. She believed in transparency but also valued the importance of family unity. Prince Harry's decision to publicly speak about his challenges within the royal family, including claims of being sidelined and facing a lack of support, has been a departure from the traditionally private way that family conflicts are handled within the royal institution. His interviews with Oprah Winfrey and the release of his memoir *Spare* revealed a deep hurt and sense of alienation that he feels from the family and from William. Diana always wanted her sons to support one another, especially since she herself often felt alone in her struggles within the royal family. In a 1995 interview, she famously said, "I want them to have an understanding of people's emotions, people's insecurities, people's distress, and people's hopes and dreams." Diana raised William and Harry with the values of compassion and unity. Witnessing the two at odds, especially over such personal grievances aired to the world, would undoubtedly be heartbreaking to her. Another factor of the feud that would likely upset Diana is the impact it has on the perception of the monarchy and her son's reputations. Diana was both an outsider and an insider within the royal family. Her experience gave her a deep understanding of the need to modernize the monarchy while keeping it connected to the people. William and Harry were once seen as two halves of the same legacy, embodying the spirit of a modernized royal family that values empathy and compassion. However, as Harry's approach to his royal role diverged from William's, the brothers symbolized two different paths, William's rooted in tradition, duty, and stability, and Harry's oriented towards independence, change, and personal fulfillment. It is speculated that Diana would be hurt by how the media has amplified the rivalry. The tabloids often painted Diana herself as a divisive figure, so she would likely empathize with Harry's frustrations over the press's influence on his life and his relationships. Diana often felt misunderstood by both the media and the institution, something Harry has expressed feeling too. Her intense public scrutiny is echoed in the current media portrayal of the feud, further straining the brothers' ability to reconcile. Many believe she would want them to remember the love they shared and to keep their family relationships private to avoid unnecessary judgment from the public. For William, who has embraced his role as future king, the weight of responsibility might have further complicated the brothers' relationship. In recent years, William has taken on more prominent duties, increasingly aware of his position within the royal family. This sense of duty to the crown sometimes conflicts with Harry's desire for independence. Diana instilled in William a sense of responsibility, even telling him from a young age that he would someday be king. But she also wanted her sons to support one another and to understand that they could lean on each other for strength. In the end, Diana would likely be most saddened by how the brothers' relationship affects their ability to work together to honor her legacy. She envisioned both sons continuing her work, connecting with people, and using their influence for good. Together, they were stronger and could reach more people with a united front. The division between them means that the work she started, supporting causes like mental health, ending the stigma around HIV/AIDS, and helping those in need, isn't being championed by them together. Diana's vision of them standing side by side for causes she cared about is overshadowed by the focus on their separation. While no one can truly know how Diana would feel, it's widely believed that she would encourage both Harry and William to seek forgiveness and reconciliation, cherishing the bond they share. Her legacy of empathy, courage, and compassion was something she hoped they would carry forward, and the feud stands in the way of that.